Ed O, what are you sipping on, sir?
Sipping on this pineapple Ciroc. Shout out to Diddy with a little Canada Dry Ginger Ale. It's off the chain. It's a nice cocktail. Speaking of Diddy, on our
slick.
That's what we do, baby. On our October 10th show, towards the end of the show, Junior Blue mentioned the thought that Diddy should start his own league. Unbeknownst to him, that same day, Diddy had a tweet where he said he had a dream. He always had a dream of owning a team, but now he thinks he should own his own league. With everything that's going on in the league today, with the protest, with declining ratings, President Trump, or number 45, the NFL is a little vulnerable. So we're going to play What If today. What if Puffy did start his own league? What would it look like? So I'm going to come up with a framework, and then we go from there. So first, you got to go holler at some people. First person I think he should go holler at is Oprah. And there's a reason why I think he should holler at Oprah, but he got to get her on board. Then he goes holler at two other people. One is Jay-Z with Tidal, because he needs him on board too. Then the last person is Condoleeza Rice. And that's my curveball.
I know where you're going with that.
Exactly. Then he got to lock himself in the room with Oprah and convince her that, because I don't think,
sounds like kidnapping.
This is what she wants to do. But he has to convince her that Revolt and OWN TV, her station, needs to combine and form a third station with a partnership with Bleacher Report and start their own sports network. So now you got 3 stations. That's 3 stations where you can air games on, right? So now you're in the sports market. We already know ESPN is vulnerable. After that, you need the money. So it's one word, I think, one name everybody in here is familiar with because we all watch the show. He needs to go find every Bobby Axelrod that he can find.
Shout out to Billions.
Shout out to the hedge fund gang.
Billions on Showtime. It's a great show. So Bobby Axelrod represents every young, brash billionaire who runs a hedge fund that the NFL doesn't deem good enough to own a team. Those young cats who are outlaws.
What about Mark Cuban?
I mean, Mark Cuban is in the NBA. It's going to be hard to cross his money with that. So he can go get Mark Cuban. Well, that's another thing we talk about. Let me get through this.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me get through this.
Preach.
So he needs about 5 Bobbies. So Mark Cuban could be one of them. But he needs 5. Because everybody, if they really want to do it right and they really want to challenge, they got to bring $2 billion apiece, which is a lot of money to invest. So that's a $10 billion startup fee, startup money. After you get the money, then it's the infrastructure. And here's the thing. The Chargers just showed everybody that the infrastructure is already there. Major League Soccer built stadiums all over the United States. There's 22 Major League Soccer stadiums in the United States. They don't need to sell 63,000 seats. If they can sell out 23,000 seats in 22 stadiums, they already showing enough right there. So they don't even need infrastructure right away. So they don't need that money for that. Then after infrastructure, then you need to attract top tier talent. This is why you need the $10 billion, because you need, not only do you need top tier players, you need top tier coaches. So what you do is you overpay for certain top tier coaches to get them to come, because you need those names. You overpay for certain top tier players, but then you tier the pay system. So you got tier 1, 2, and 3. Tier 1, the automatics. Those are the cats who get guaranteed contracts, the guaranteed 3-year contracts. Then tier 2, and tier 1s, they can, if they play long enough and hit certain incentives, they can probably earn equity into the league. Tier 2, those are cats with semi-guaranteed contracts with the incentive to earn fully guaranteed contracts. Tier 3 is the cats who just getting drafted. You don't know what they are. They can earn up to tier 2 and then tier 1. So you got incentives to play and play long and play well. After that, the next is marketing. There's no better marketer than Puffy. That's what he does. You need eyes on something. That's what Puffy does. And then after that, you make it the fun league. It ain't the no fun league anymore. Touchdown celebrations. You have rewards for the best touchdown celebrations every year. You let them bring props. You make it the free football league, and we go from there.
How many teams?
That's the discussion. How many you think?
Kev, I think you were trying to chime in.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the only avenue he missed was broadcasting. Just get Jamel Hill and Michael Smith to do color commentary.